right, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is Xenokron Wicked, and it has been a while since I have streamed. A lot of different things going on in my life, and unfortunately streaming just wasn't able to be done. So it feels good to be back. I'm excited. I'm going to do a late night flyby, just going to be running some missions tonight on EVE Online. And just gonna be kicking back and relaxing. So with that being said, off we go. I'm doing a little bit of high-sec mission running, taking a break from ratting in nullsec tonight. Been doing a bunch of it and kind of wanted to try something different, especially since I haven't streamed in so long. So let's see what we got. I'm getting very close. Don't quite have the skills for the level 4s. I lost a ship the last time I tried the level 4, and I am sticking with the level 3s for right now and building up my skills. This character had been an alpha character, and for those of you that don't know or aren't familiar with EVE, alpha characters are really, they give you a good idea about the game, but you can't do a whole lot. They're very limited by the ships that they can do and whatnot. So, oh wow, I just realized that my face is partially covered up by one of my Streamlab things. So let's see here. I don't know if I can move it while I'm in the middle of this, but let's find out. So let's look. There we go. And let's try moving it over a little bit and see if that helps. Alright, very cool. That it did, because at least on my channel window I have a little thing here, and it shows my Twitch thing, and it kind of gets in the way of the image. So alright, so anyway, this character is now a Omega character, so I'm building my skills up again. I'm going to be eventually putting him into either a Raven or a Rattlesnake, going towards the Raven first, but I might try out the Typhoon just for the heck of it. But right now I am flying a Hurricane, and so love the Hurricane, one of my favorite ships, and I am very partial, and unfortunately if I go with the Typhoon or the Raven, I won't be able to use them, but I'm very partial. I love my railguns. I love the projectiles, but unfortunately I am just not able to use them with those ships. So destination is set, and away we go. So how are you guys doing this evening? A little bit of late night for me. I'm not used to streaming this late, but I've just been dying to stream. It's a perfect time for me, and so I went ahead and decided why not. I don't think I've streamed since either very end of February or beginning of March. Things with work got real busy. We got a new puppy, awesome little guy, though sometimes we call him Little Butthead because he is extremely hyper and he just loves to get into everything. His name is Loki, and it could not be more fitting because he is definitely into mischief. There's just no doubt about that. But love the little guy, even though he can be a real pain in the rear. But it was really hard to stream with him being a puppy. He had to go out a lot. He was very noisy, very vocal when we first got him. He still is, but nowhere near as vocal as he had been. He would just bark for no reason and everything else. He still does bark at the other dogs. We've got 4 dogs, and he still barks at the other 3 when he feels that he's not getting the attention that he needs from them. If they refuse to play with him, he'll just sit there and bark. So that'll be interesting. But right now, all 4 of them, they are out for the count. And it's a quiet night. I have 1 daughter up. I think everybody else is pretty much done for the night, so I figured why not be a perfect time to get a stream going. Alright, so hopefully it doesn't look like these guys are going to be they're not. I'm going to get absolutely no bounties for these guys. I hate that. And I don't think I can use the acceleration gate without killing them. And hate wasting the ammo when I don't get anything in return, because they are not. There's just no reason to. Nope. Darn it. All right, so I'm gonna have to take these guys out. Oh, wait a minute. Gate is locked. Alright, so looks like we will be going ahead and clearing these guys. Not because I want to, but because I have to. So, get my drones on one of them and get the guns on the other. Shouldn't be too long. And tell you, being in high sec, very scary. Very scary indeed. I never thought it would be, but I have my overview set to show anybody that's neutral or I forgot, unknown or whatever. I have them all show as yellow blinkies. That way, when I am doing stuff in nullsec, it catches my eye and I don't miss them in local, and that carries over. Unfortunately, it's count wide, it's not just on characters, and so I always look up here and see those and I start to freak out. Whoa, got a lot of people coming in the system, but no, don't have to worry quite the same as I would in nullsec. But the problem is you just don't know if any of these guys are gankers or anything. For all you know, they're hunting you down, and you can't just attack them. And so, you know, unlike in nullsec where if I saw them, they showed up, I just go ahead and attack them. Here I can't, because until they attack me, otherwise I'll have Concord on me. Now I seriously doubt anybody's going to be here to gank a hurricane, but you never know. So, heading on to the next one. Let me reload my guns. I hate missions like this. At least I'm getting decent, well, decent for high sec anyway. At least I get little, almost 800k there, but I'm gonna miss out on the bounties, which pays more than the missions almost all the time. Going on mine earlier. You can see that was the remainder I got paid off for the initial wave, and most of it I got a little over $1 million, and then I cleared another 181 there. But it doesn't look like I'm going to have that on here. Now, high sec there, you just can't make the money that you can in null. I could have 2 AFK VNIs going and could easily end up with close to 100 mil in an hour. So I'm definitely not doing this for the money. I'm just doing this because it's something different. Alright, these again, yep, no. Well, I don't know why I need to 40 confiscated viral agents. Where am I going to get that? I don't want to kill all these guys if I don't need to. Okay, the transport ships. So there we go. Let's go to the transport ships. Well, I don't want to take all these guys with me, so might as well clear these guys out too. Because otherwise I'll end up with just too many things on me and won't be good. So well, sometimes I'm gonna try these out here. Maybe I should get a VNI and try a tier level 4 with my VNI, see how it holds up. So before we head back, let's get back to orbiting at 30 over here. Man, this would be nice if all these things were gonna give me bounties. That is such a bummer. God, I hate that. Show me the ISK. Come on, show me the ISK. And you're not doing it. These look like Mars ships, but I am not familiar with too much with the Mars ships, so I don't know. Probably not using the right drones. They're taking a while to go through these guys. Now granted, they are T1, no, they are T2, but they're light scouts. So they're not going to do just amazing damage, but unfortunately I just don't have a ton of yeah, we got a lot more than I thought I had. No, because once those guys are back in there, that'll take up the rest of that room. So yeah, this ship just doesn't have the room for the heavier drones and stuff. Might be able to put a couple mediums in, but I think I'll stick with the lights. Alright, let's see here. Let's go down. Let's take a look at these guys down here first. And then we'll head up over there. Yeah, there's some guys closer. Where are those guys? Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and orbit this thing at 30. Send the drones on the paladins while I take out these other things. Come on, come on, come on. Take him out, take him out. Have I even fired yet? There we go. Okay, I was wondering, it's going to have to change ammo or something on him. Alright. Send him over there. Yeah, they're taking out those paladins really nice. Yeah, put on my shields here. I'm not taking too much, but better to be safe than sorry. Gotta reload. Uh-oh. Are they currently, or was that before? Nope. Okay, yep. Let me pull him. Don't know why they're shooting at them all of a sudden. Hate when they just kind of randomly start targeting my drones. Let's pull all of them. They're not overly expensive or anything, but waste not, want not. Let them heal up in there. I think I'm gonna need to change ammo. Let's see. Can't remember. Was this the... Yeah. Optimal is 15. We'll go with that. See how these guys do. Of course, first shot misses. Oh, gotta love it. There we go. Gonna try to avoid the little guys. Way when I pull my drones back out, they'll have something good to attack. Alright, let's see. Just about healed up. That one guy's just a little bit too far out for this ammo. So I'm going to concentrate on some of the things that are closer here. Oh, there's my transport ships. So let's put those guys on the transport ships. See if hopefully they can keep from being targeted. Man, I wish these guys were gonna give me bounties. Alright. Don't see any more transport ships. So now I'm going to have to go and start looting those guys after these two are dead. Put our long range ammo back in. Let's pull these guys back. And where are my wrecks? There's 2 and 3. Alright, we'll continue taking this guy out. We'll continue to shoot at him as we loot, but I'm not going to worry about killing them all off. I'm going to put those guys up there so I don't accidentally shoot them by mistake. Alright, who's doing that? Let's start taking that guy out. Alright, loot this. No! That wasn't what I needed. Not looking for Marines. That guy's trying to nuke me. So... what on earth am I supposed to be? Hope this other one has the viral agents. Because I'm not sure what else I should be going to. Oh, it's going to take forever to loot everything. Yeah, that's true too. Could be just a, just like a cargo box or something that drops too. Didn't think about that. Alright. We are almost there in this guy. There we go. Nope. Definitely not. Let's see here. Huh. Alright, so I don't see any boxes, so I'm going to continue to... Yeah, it is helping a little bit, but not much. I wasn't expecting to be fighting them. It doesn't help that I'm going slower with trying to loot these things either. Ah, wait a minute. There we go. Cargo container. There we go. Alright. That's what I was looking for. Right there. Right now I'm using the Sabo's kinetic and explosive. Yeah, I was just running quick. There we go. That should be what I need. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna quickly run over here, repair my drones. Yeah, most likely. I don't think I've hardly fought the Amar on these missions, though I guess I should expect them more since it's I'm doing Minmatar missions. But for the most part, I'm just fighting normal rats, and that ammo was hitting most of it. Been a little bit lazier on the high-sec side with looking up the stuff. I love rookie help chat. Alright. These guys won't take long. How long have you been playing? Let's see. Oh, I don't have that on this character. I was gonna say I would check it up, but I don't have the different resistances and damage types on this character. I don't do the high sec one all that much, just when I kind of get bored. So how long have you been playing Visarius? And hopefully I pronounced that right. Alright, we are done repairing. Head back.
Warp drive active.
I did too much V&I ratting earlier today, so I wanted to come over to the high-sec side and run some missions. Nowhere near the money, but something a little bit different anyway. I need to find a new skin for my Hurricane. I just got the exoplanets on it because it was cheap. But what cracks me up is I was looking at skins for them, and what really cracks me up when you look at the skins is that, you know, everybody jokes around about the Minmatar ships being rusty, and then you have even here, in Rust we trust, but the really kind of ironic thing is that there's no atmosphere in space. So how are the ships rusting? There's no humidity, no water content, no atmosphere, no oxygen. So how do the ships rust? I know you're not supposed to think that deep into it, but that just kind of caught me when I was looking at the skins earlier today and just made me start laughing.
Request accepted.
Wonder how many people in the rookie chat actually have these questions, and how many of those questions are just troll questions. Alright. Yes, they are. I love the Minmatar ships, though. It was kind of funny because when I first started playing, I could not stand them. I thought they were the ugliest things. And I don't know. Took out a Rifter one time and just kind of liked it, and started looking at the other ships. Fell in love with the Hurricane, and the They're awesome. I've got the NID. I mean, ironically, that's one of the better ones for ratting anyway, but I love the looks of it. And so I was very happy that it was a Minmatar one as well. That was one of the better ratting ships. Alright, so we're going to take care of terrorist fanatics. And alright. Close to another 700k. This time I should actually, I should actually get some bounty money.
Warp drive active.
I don't know if you guys have ever watched the streamer Evan McLean. I do not know how that guy plays Eve. He loses 3 to 4 billion every stream, and I know he's doing the kills on purpose, blowing up these huge ships to make sure that he's got viewers and stuff. But yeah, definitely it's got to be. But why? I mean, I wouldn't think that he makes enough money through Twitch to support it. And now he may lie about what he does. I think he says he works at 7-Eleven and he uses his mom's credit card. But man, that guy goes through some money. I was looking at his Z kill yesterday, and you know, every day it's something huge, a Dread, a Rourke, something. Yeah. It definitely is. I just wish I would have found it sooner. I started playing in 2015, and fortunately I didn't know anybody that played it, and I just thought that constantly being in the ships would be boring. You know, I had heard a lot of good things about Eve, and I was excited to play it. And then I found out that you don't actually leave your ships. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But then one of my friends dragged me into it, and I never looked back. It's been an awesome game. And just always something to do. We're not allowed to stream our fleets, but I might start recording them and then posting the recordings later. Make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. And alright, let's orbit this thing. Need to destroy all the enemies in the vicinity. And oh, 50k a piece. Not too many of them though. I love when the missions give you, 20-30 ships to kill, and I'll have the higher. Oh, there we go. We got some new ones spawning up though. A demon and a black priest. Man, I should have some Slayer playing in the background right now. I hate how Twitch edits out the sound because of that.
A module has run out of charges.
Now, I thought the Black Priest would have been a different ship. He's about the same as the Prophets. Demon looks like the one that's going to do little bit more damage and take a little bit more. Yeah, maybe not. Let's try it out. Oh, he's close. I missed him bad. Let my drones take them out. I'll have to look these guys up. I don't know if I've ever fought them or anything. EOM. I don't think I have. The end of the month profit. End of month demon. I know that's not what it stands for. Ooh, a succubus. That's going to be another frigate and probably a destroyer there. Ooh, they're almost out of range for my drones. Wonder if they're going to target my drones since they're so far out. Bring them back, let them help me on this priest. Then we'll switch over to the Crusader. Definitely better bounties this time out. One day, I will attempt solo PvP. Definitely stream that. Though I should just do it anyway. I'm sure people would love to watch me crash and burn even if I am in frigates and destroyers. It would definitely be good for some comic relief. I wonder what this is building up to. The second spawning of the Succubus and Crusader. No, we got a third spawn of them.
A module has run out of charges.
They can keep these guys coming all day, though. I'm fine with that. Uh-oh, somebody's targeting my drones. No, leave the drones alone. Oh, we got a fourth spawn of those two. Though I just don't think that those are going to be the N2 ships. Get him back out here. There we go. Definitely going to have to start putting different types of ammo in here. All right. Keep those ticks coming.
No! God damn it! I swear to God, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of the dog.
Excuse me. Oh, my daughter's got such a potty mouth. I try to keep everything clean and looks like one of my dogs might have gotten sick or something over there.
Not sick.
Ooh, a Death Knight. Alright. A couple more demons. Spawn's picking up. Let's get them on that Death Knight. Let's switch. Oh, we got some more popping in. I might have to bug out and repair. I've got an armor repair, but that just eats that cap up. So I'm hoping I don't have to run that too much. Alright, starting to clear them out again. I hate that. I haven't used my carrier in a little while. We've been getting camped and just wasn't worth it. What kind of carrier do you fly? Thanatos. What kind of missions? Level 5? I've never tried those. No, I'm taking it those are... They gotta be... Are they low sec or null sec? Yeah, from what I heard, the level 5s are low sec only. Okay. I figured as much, but I wasn't sure. I haven't done too much in low sec. All right. Well, that'll be a nice little tick there. Small, but what do you what's the average level 5 mission payout with like the rewards, and then with your ticks?
Warp drive active.
Oh, that's a nice LP there. We've got some low sec areas near us, near our space. I'll have to look and see. I'll be a little bit leery about taking a carrier out there. I don't think our umbrella goes out. Oh, wow. Not bad. I get that with my work when I work mine, but I don't do it too much. It's just too tedious. I'm saving up for a super right now. My daughter's getting ready to take the dogs out and about fell over one of the dogs, which then would have taken out my green screen. That would have been interesting.
No, go. Why'd you go through there?
Dogs might be trying to take it out for me. The only problem with trying to do level 5s now, and I'd have to take my character to high sec, or I don't know. There actually, I think there's some
Docking request accepted.
agents in low sec for the. Do they have level 1, 2, 3, 4 in low sec? Because I'd have to get him to the level 5s. Because I've only got one right now that can fly carriers. Alright. And my bounties haven't come in yet. I might look into that. I'll have to see how far our... Oh, I just did this one. There's no bounties for it. Ah. Alright, so this is going to be a Mar. So, let's see here. Before I run out... Let's see. NPC types. So they mainly do EM and thermal. And I need to deal to them EM and thermal, and that is the resist as well. Okay. Yeah, sometimes in low sec you can go in areas and there's just nobody there. No one at all. And then other times you can get 10 or 15 people out there. Alright, so first of all, let's check drones. Because I don't remember which ones do. Do what kind of damage? Explosive. Oh man, I guess I gotta go to Ren's. I hate when they don't show you what's available. I wonder if I can see it from out here. There we go. Alright. So chances are I'm probably going to want these guys here. They do EM. So I don't think I can use the level 2s on them though. Let's see. Yeah, 40 minutes. Alright. Whoa, 13 mil. Yeah, let's look at that. That sounds much better. So we'll get some of those, and then we'll find some new ammo, and then we'll head on out and see how much quicker I can do that. Be interesting to see. Because I was not prepared to fight them the last time. surprisingly enough, haven't fought too many Amar, even though because I'm Minmatar, you would think that would definitely be seeing a lot of them. You guys know each other? Or fight against each other or something? Okay. I'm gonna say, oh, Twitch chat might be more exciting than fighting these guys. Very true. It's always fun to get some chat PvP going on.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
All right, so. Let's pick up some of those. Well, actually, where's my skill book? There it is. Drones, there we go.
Skill training completed.
I'm not going to train it up anymore right now, but we'll go ahead. That'll allow me to use them. So, make sure I'm good now. Yep, all right. There we go. And what shields were you talking about would be good for the let me scroll back. Adaptive, okay. So make sure I don't have any of those. Ah, I got 3 of them. Alright, very cool.
There is already something in that location.
There we go. Now I got 2 of them. And let's look at ammo. Need EM and thermal. That's mainly EM. I've got that already. That's quite a bit of thermal. Alright. So let's get some of this too. So that's in close. That's close too. So we don't have anything really for farther away. Yeah, it's kinetic and explosive. Alright. This doesn't have that, but let's go ahead and get a little bit of that. I don't think I have depleted uranium. Got the EMP already. I already got the phase plasma too. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, let's go, go, go. So I should do a little bit more damage this time. And that extra adaptive will help as well. I already had one, but I'll run with the 2 of them. But the drones should help too, because they're going to do more damage than the other ones. What were those other ones running? Warriors, I forgot what they are. Ah, they're okay, explosive, so yeah. The MR ones should definitely help with that. Welcome back. I just got finished docking up in Ren's and getting some better ammo and protection. Take out those MR. I really wish they'd have bounties on them.
Warp drive active.
If you haven't hit that follow button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Very, very slowly trying to work my way to a partner. I doubt I'll ever make it, but you just never know. I wasn't sure if I'd ever make it to an affiliate. All right.
Warp drive active.
Let's see how we do this time out. Oh, I need my combat music. Come on, where's that combat music? It's weird how sometimes these guys don't quite show up on like on my combat tab, they don't show up at all, just under the mission tab. So let's go to EMP, since most of these guys are closer. Launch my drones. Oh, they're way too close. No wonder I'm missing. These drones are doing quite a bit better. How am I missing? Come on. I'm at optimal range. Guess those paladins are just a little bit too fast. There we go. Return to base. And as soon as they are in, let's go.
Warp drive active.
What do you guys think about that new animation art they did for the acceleration gates and the other gates and stuff? I really like it. I thought they did a really good job on it. Alright, this time, there we go. Try to get some of these guys out of here before I go for those transport ships. Yeah, go for it. Definitely don't mind answering any questions. It's a great game. You should definitely be logging in. It is just a fantastic game. I mean, it's got a big learning curve. There's a lot of stuff to learn, but once you start getting the hang of it, it is a blast. But shoot away. What questions you got? First thing I would definitely recommend doing is there is a tab here called the agency, and it has stuff. You're going to want to do the tutorial missions and do the career agents. With the career agents, you'll do pretty much all of them. There's combat career agents, there's for industry, for exploration, they've got it for distribution. You'll get some good you'll get a lot of ships doing those, and then you'll also get a lot of experience, and it'll help you figure out what you really like in game, and that's the most important thing. You can get a lot of people telling you, oh, you should do this or you should do that, but ultimately you're going to want to do what you enjoy the most, or you won't end up staying in the game. Referral code, for the extra points and stuff. Give me just a minute. Yeah, because I think you get 250 250k XP, not XP, but 700. Wow, man, I need to start a new account. That's awesome. I mean, it's good too, though. It gives people a chance to get in there and start learning stuff. Let me finish this mission, and I'll go ahead and I'll get you a referral code and get you started. It's a great game. It is a great game. I highly recommend spend a little bit of time learning how to do things in high sec, and then I would highly recommend getting into a good nullsec corporation for new players. I would say personally the best one would be Karma Fleet, but Brave Newbies is good. Test has Dread It, which is good. The Horde, they're okay, but they don't really have any entrance requirements, and you get a lot of people who join there just to get easy kills. Alright, who's got me webbed? Oh yeah. You'll get very bored just trying to play it by yourself. You definitely need people to play with, and makes it so much more fun. I'd be too bored trying to do everything by myself. There's times where I just want to do stuff on my own, but then there's other times where I love doing stuff in fleets and things like that. Whoa! Hey now, leave my drones alone. I need to switch ammo here. All right. Figures just as I switch ammo, everybody's farther away. So Viserius, do you do solo PvP? I'm in need of a mentor, because that is the big thing on my bucket list that I would love to do. And okay. True usually does. But I see a lot of people solo roaming through our areas. No, faction, it used to play a small role in it because you could only fly ships from your faction, but now you can fly any ships from any faction, and it really doesn't matter. Do whatever you think looks the coolest or whatever, and don't even worry about faction. Minmatar is my favorite because of the ships and stuff, but it truly doesn't matter. Yeah, but I don't even think that really, the area of space really truly matters. Caldari starts out closest to the major trade hub, and that would probably be the only thing that only reason I would take a specific one, but each faction has their own trade areas, so it's not quite as important. But the Jita, the Caldari hub, is the most used and has the best prices by far. But just make sure you do those tutorials and everything. Those are going to teach you the basics, and definitely read up on anything that you can, because there's a lot of good stuff out there. Oh, okay. Let's see, there we go. Send our drones in on that guy. Oh, one big, huge thing to keep in mind, you've got to be patient. You're going to want to try to train a million different things at one time. You'll be like, oh, I like this ship, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that. When you're starting out, pick something that you're really interested in. Just stick with the training so you can do things. That was my biggest mistake when I first started playing. Was my training was all over the place because, oh, I want to do this, so I'm going to start training that. Then I'd see something else. Oh, I want to try this. And so I would change what I was training, and since it's all time-based, that will really throw your progression off. I don't think I noticed that either. I tell you, it's a lot easier using the right ammo and the right shields. Yeah, this is one of the few games that's been definitely making changes. I love the fact that they've got CSMs and that they really listen to what the player base wants. That is huge. I've played too many games where the developers could care less about the players, and you know, it's crazy because that's where they make their money. The Council of Stellar Management. Every year they elect 14 or is it 13 people, and the players vote for these people to represent them, and the CSMs, they work for the players. They bring issues that the players have to the developers and stuff like that. It makes a huge difference in getting things done and stuff like that. So many games could care less what the players say, and they put something in bad, and no, they don't always listen, but they listen a lot more in this game than a lot of the other games I've played, I'll tell you. But they just finished up the elections. I think the 17th was the last day for voting, so it'll be interesting to see how those all turned out. I was worried when Eve was bought out, I'll tell you. I wasn't sure what to think when that company bought them out. I was very worried that they would make a ton of changes. But so far, they haven't really made any changes, and I really like the direction the game is heading. They're doing more to bring in and keep new players and stuff like that. Oh, the company, I think it's a Korean company, so the company that owns Black Desert Online, a lot of people were afraid that they were going to come in and make it a pay-to-win game and make all kinds of changes like that, but so far, knock on wood, everything's been good. And I want to say it's been close to a year since they were bought out, but I couldn't tell you for sure on that. Alright, this time I took out the whole group. Now where is my cargo box? There it is. One of these times I need to bring an MTU and just let it grab everything. If you haven't hit that follow button, please do. I'd greatly appreciate it. And once I get done with this, I'll go ahead and get you that code. Well, no, but if you do everything that alienates the player base too, then they don't have a reason to keep playing the game. Ultima Online is a perfect example. I mean, granted, it's gone, I think it's 23 years old now, 22, but its player base is dying off both literally and figuratively, and they just can't seem to put things in that the players like. They don't really listen to the players. They just kind of put stuff out, and it doesn't work very well for them. Alright. Head back. Well, that was definitely a lot easier that time around. It helps to be prepared. Alright, let's see here. I'm looking up to get you a code.
Warp drive active.
No worries at all. No worries at all. I love when people are talking in chat. It makes streaming so much easier because then I'm not sitting there talking to myself the whole time. I hate and absolutely hate things that are just gear driven. Unfortunately, so many games are that way. You gotta have certain gear, blah blah blah. Alright, so
Docking permissions requested. Docking request accepted.
alright, there is a link that should get you some nice bonuses. Now, I don't know if you'll need to I don't know if you'll need to start a new account or you can link that to the one that you're currently using, but go ahead and try it. Okay, then that'll be perfect. Go ahead and use that. You'll start out with 750,000. Now, I would highly, highly, highly recommend not using those points. Go ahead and start doing what the tutorial tells you to do, and it'll give you some skill books and stuff like that. And then once you have an idea of what you want to do, what you like, then you can start using those skill points. But 750,000 sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. They'll go quickly. So definitely wait until you know what direction you want to go before you start using those. You're going to be tempted to use them quick, and then you'll regret it later on. Man, when I started, I think I got a month's free game time. I think that's what I ended up getting. But actually, I didn't get that. I think I got 150 or 200,000 skill points. But my friend that recruited me got at that time it was a thing used in game, and he went ahead and gave me the token that he got for recruiting me, which gave me a month. it's sub-based still. If you want to do the fun stuff, it's a lot easier using the to pay the subscription. You can play the game and you can do quite a few things without a subscription, but you're limited to compared to people with the subscription. I have 3 accounts and they're all Omega or subscribed, and I tried doing the alpha for a while. I just couldn't do it. You can. It's harder as an alpha, and but you can do it. What you may end up finding out though is that like every other month can be paid or something. It is harder to do. And the one thing too is, if you want to subscribe and you have the money to do it, it's much better to do it that way. So many people end up paying for the game, in game, but it's such a job that they don't enjoy the game the way they would otherwise. Yeah, back when it was 1.2, so much nicer. Now it's man, the Plex prices, I think it's close to $3 bill to get 500 now. I always start saving up to Plex, and then, whoa, I need this ship, or oh, I want to do that, and then end up not doing it. I don't know, Plex might have gone down, but the last time I looked at it, I think it was like 2.895 or something like that. Now granted, that was probably 3 or 4 months ago too, but Plex got crazy. Yeah, they had so many things where Plex was sold cheap that and everybody bought it all up, and then it used it, and I hate that. I'm feeling your pain. He might be. Maybe. Your math looks right. I could have sworn it was higher, but your math looks right. The last time I did buy Plex to pay, I think it was 1.7 billion. It cost me to
warp drive active.
Buy 500. That very first time. Oh man, I can't even believe I'm going to admit to this. The very first time I did it, I bought the Plex for the $19.99, and then I was thinking it was still like the old way, so I sold all the Plex so that I could buy the token, and then I realized, nope, I actually need the Plex, and so then I had to go back and rebuy the Plex, and so I could do it. And oh man, I think I forgot how much I ended up having to pay extra to be able to Plex, and I was like, oh, I can't believe I did that. I had bought the Plex for something else, and then I never used it and just kind of sat in my wallet, and then I was running low on money in real life, so I'm like, oh, I'll just go ahead and use that, and I totally screwed it up.
Warp drive active.
Oh my gosh, somebody in Rookie Chat just asked how to get into black market trading. God, I love Rookie Chat. Oh, I remember that. And I don't remember what to do for it. Google it. I think you'll find how to get around that. It's something weird.
Warp drive active.
Ooh, I just realized. Wonder if you can pick the fan up on that microphone. I just flipped over to my OBS and saw that even with nothing talking, it was fluctuating some. Alright, let's see here. Let's orbit this. I can actually do the 4s. I did 2 or 3 of them before I just got totally stomped. This character was alpha. I just upgraded this account to Omega, so I'm starting to train him again. But he did not have the room to add the skills I needed. I had already done a lot of training on him when I decided to use him for missions, and so I'm working towards a Raven. I was using a Praxis, but it just I just would get stomped. There was just too much damage, and I kept having to warp out. So that is what I'm currently doing. Training into the Raven, and from what I was reading, that's what most people use for the level 4s, and so that's what I'm working towards. I've actually opened up the Minmatar Epic Arc as well. And I don't know if all of them are, but the first couple missions are level 4 anyway. Alright, awesome. Oh, not a problem at all. I was happy to see other people joining EVE. It's such a great game. Just remember, you're always going to hear that EVE is dying. I don't know why that's such a popular thing to say, but that's what everybody says. Oh, it's dying, and it's been dying for the 4 years I've played it, and I'm sure almost since the beginning of the game people have been saying it was going to die. Don't listen to them. There's such a wide variety of things to do in this game. It's very addicting too. Especially once you get that training in and you're all set to try something and you're excited about it. What game do you work on? I know. Not a problem. I know just enough coding to break things. Then I'd be your guy. I used to mess around with emulators and stuff, and many times I could kind of get what I wanted done, but a lot of times I just completely broke things.
A module has run out of charges.
Always have fun doing it, though. Whoa! I hate sensor dampening. Alright, let's approach this guy. That's another really neat thing about EVE, is for everything that you can do to somebody, there's always a counter to it too. So you've been doing games for 19 years? That's a good chunk. I think I'd get too frustrated with people sometimes. Alright. Let's go with the phased plasma. When I was a kid, I started out with Pong. I think I was about 5 years old. A big yellow flat box looking thing with two little sticks sticking up so you could spin them, and I think there was like 3 or 4 buttons. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Alright, now to go find my salvage. There it is. Once you get in the game, put my character on your contact list and send me an email or something in game, and I'll be able to help you out. You can always send me a message on Twitch as well. I love sandbox games. So true, so true. Hey, May Matani, did you ever get that guy? Or is he still taunting you? Man, I gotta look at that chat bot. See what it's...
Warp drive active.
Yeah, some days are just like that. Bring a different character in, throw them off.
drive active.
What's he flying? There's going to be that point, you know, look at the TV or look at his phone or something. And you'll get that time.
Docking permission requested.
What are you flying?
Docking request accepted.
I don't think I've ever flown one of those. There's so many ships that I want to. Oh man, now they're giving me all the cheap ones. Oh crud, I took one from the wrong person. Oh, okay, no, that's a storyline. I should probably do that one too. Let's see, what is the storyline? Ooh, one memory, augmentation. 10,000 amber. Psh. Oh, why are they giving me a mining or distribution one for security? And the reward sucks. God, I hate when they do that stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get some more EMP rounds. Oh my gosh, it's a Praxis! One weird looking ship. That's what got blown up when I was doing my level 4 missions. I'd taken a lot of damage. I got caught on something and couldn't warp away. Went kaplooey. Wow, Proof Eve is dying. There you go. See, just as I said. They're always saying that garbage. Eve has been dying since 2005. Exactly. Oh, Elite Dangerous? Oh, that game is horrible. Come on now. Well, no, I don't really know that because I haven't played it, but watching it, it didn't seem very interesting to me. Oh my gosh, now they're talking about Anarchy Online. I think I played that last in like 2003. 2004 or something like that. So have you made your character yet? Have you gotten in that far, or are you going to wait till another time to do that? Well, you don't really have to. You can go with what it's there, but yeah, they always want you to customize stuff. I think there's just too many people who complain if there's not something to customize. What's really kind of odd is that there's not a whole lot of customizations you can do. The characters end up all looking like each other anyway. Which race did you end up going with? Sounds like Caldari or Galente. I think I'm going to add that link on my Twitch thing so that anybody else that wants to start an account can do it. Oh man, come on, just die. This is one of the more boring ones. There we go. Since there's no bounties, I'm not going to worry about those ships.
Active.
Alright, hopefully they'll give me a good one. I need a lot of bounties, that's what I need. I'm gonna miss a ship when I upgrade. Have you guys used the Minmatar battleships for level 4 missions by chance? I'm training for the Raven or Rattlesnake, but I would love to stick with one of the Minmatar ships if I could. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That ship is just plain ugly, though. I'm not close to all 5s, though. I'm a long way off from that. See, the Tempest is the projectiles, yeah. Because the Typhoon was the missiles. Wouldn't be horrible, but definitely wouldn't be in the super near future to be at 5s for it, but
Docking request accepted.
that one kind of reminds me, I think it's the Thrasher, that looks like a small Uzi or something. But the Tempest is just such an odd looking, reminds me of a gun from Star Wars. Clear Skies, I don't think so. Is that a TV show or a movie? Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of a gun too. $120, not too bad. Prices came down out here. They're probably down in Jeddah too. Now I'm gonna have to check it out. Now, were you using the regular Tempest or were you using the fleet issue? So I'm pretty sure I can fly those now. I have to train up the large guns though. Yep, I can. Regular. I'll have to get a fit for it, and I gotta start training the large guns. But that would probably be equivalent to the amount of time I'm gonna spend training all that crap for the Raven, so probably be worth it. Check it out. Oh man, come on, give me some better missions.
Warp drive active.
Never flown a Gila. Was all the rage when I first started playing.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, that one's a while away too. Probably a lot more expensive. Alright, who's pointing me? Oh, all the crushers. Change my ammo. And not much better, but a little bit. Sometime I want to get a rope just from the song. That song cracked me up. Man, finally starting to get tired. So how much more delicate is the Tempest? What did you find?
Warp drive active.
Ah, okay. Yeah, definitely a lot more replaceable. That's for sure. Yeah, but that's still 3 times the amount of the Tempest. And I love the look of the Hurricane. Wish I could just beef up this hull.
Docking permission requested.
You know, it was kind of interesting. When I first started Eve, I was like upset that there was only one server. I'm like, wow, how can everybody just play on the same server? And now I'd be upset if there were multiple servers. What I found interesting about the Tempest is that when you look at it, the regular Tempest, you get 2 bonuses, 7.5% for rate of fire, and then 5% for damage. When you look at the Fleet issue, it's a 5% for rate of fire and 5% damage, and so the skill actually, the bonus actually goes down. And I wonder if it's actually, I mean, not considering cost, but is that extra low slot worth the difference in the bonus? And the Mercurial also gives a 25% bonus to the rate of fire, but I'm guessing that would probably be from a oh, I forgot what those are called. Say 7. Yeah, there's 8 slots. Oh man, can't think of it. But the fleet support bonuses. But I cannot think of it. I think I'm going to do one more and then probably call it a night. I'm starting to get tired. Alright. Ooh, okay, there we go. Did you get in? Alright, there you go. Alright, this one doesn't even have to go anywhere. Make sure I spell it right. There we go. Alright, so if you click the name, like I'm going to click here, I'm going to click yours and right click the name, you can go to add contact, and you can add to the contact, so then you won't forget the name or anything. You're welcome. And if you have any questions or anything, don't worry about asking. Go ahead and ask away. More than happy to help. And once you figure out what you're kind of leaning towards doing, I'll be able to help you out more. I hate these Webbers. Hopefully tomorrow night I'll be streaming again about the same time, between 10 and 11 Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully I'll have that Tempest all set. You guys can watch me crash and burn some level 4 missions. Hopefully I'll have the defensive skills to be able to do it.
Warp drive active.
I'm a teacher and I love my summer breaks. Yeah. But I'll be around tomorrow too. I'm a teacher, so I don't go back to school until August. My students asked me what I was going to do all summer long, and I said I am going to be playing video games, video games, video games. All those things that your parents tell you not to do. Elementary school. I don't think I have the patience to teach high school or middle school and not end up on TV for throwing a chair or a desk or something. The older kids just too smart for their own good, or they think they are anyway. I've seen YouTube videos that are up in teachers' faces and all that stuff, and it's like, are you kidding me? So yeah, elementary school, it's not bad. Kids don't always get all of my jokes, but there's not too much as far as attitude from the kids and stuff like that. A lot easier grading the papers too. Oh, I love it when they all have bounties on them. Oh, another thing you'll really like about Eve is it's truly an adult's game. And the things people name their characters and name some of the stations and everything else, you'll appreciate it. You're not constantly having to worry about kids and stuff. That's one downside about being a teacher, is I gotta make sure I keep my streams fairly clean. Just on the off chance that one of my kids ever actually finds my account. Oh, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Eve is my escape. And then when I go in on Monday, the kids always love to hear about the fleets I was in and the people that I killed and all the salt that I mined.
Our module has run out of charges.
Oh, stop targeting my drones. Leave my drones alone. They didn't do anything to you. Yeah, the kids are amazed that I actually play video games and stuff like that. They're like, "You do? Really?" I tell them I got Xbox and play games like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. They're just like, "Whoa!" It is hysterical. Yep, teachers are real people too. Yeah, I don't think I would have had any teachers that would have done anything like that either, to be honest. I had a couple cool teachers, but most of them seemed pretty lame. Alright, just about got this cleared and got another jump gate to go. Gonna miss my little hurricane. Oh, I love Yvemon. You got to make sure you get the new version. Eve got rid of the API and went to an ESI, and the older versions of Yvemon don't work. But if you look on the forums, you'll find a link to the new one, and yeah, that's awesome. That, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but PYFA, that's still real good too. Welcome back, by the way. I haven't come close to winning at Eve yet. If I do take a break, it's usually not more than about 2-3 weeks before I get the itch again and start playing. Yep, I know the feeling. Drives my wife nuts, and she's trying to figure out which game I'm playing every week, because it's usually Eve, but I always throw some curveball in there. And when did you start playing that? How much does that cost? Though I do mess around with some of the emulators too. Can't beat free. I'm a big Star Wars Galaxies junkie. I loved that game. I was sad to see it go. Oh yeah. Depending on how many years you've been gone, been a ton of changes. When was the last time you played?
Warp drive active.
Oh, about time. Love the Hurricane, but it is just slow. Battleships are even worse. It's not too bad then, but yeah, still a lot of changes. Oh, come on. That's the thing. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, it's the thing that sucks when you come back and find out a lot of things have changed and... Alright. This group is just about done. Yep. Gotta love it. It won't take long though. You'll be back at it before you know it. Oh, the pleasure hub. Names of these things in game kill me. I love it. Oh man, seriously? Hate those dampeners. Ah, things are winding down. Gotta change out ammo. There we go. They're all getting too close. So what do you normally do in game? Time to change up ammo here again in a minute. These guys are farther back. Oh, 380, that's it. I figured with the range it would do more damage, since it's right there at the sweet spot. Ah, man, stupid guards. What alliance were you in before? Faction warfare sounds kind of neat. Never tried it. Small gang stuff is fun. I always end up in larger fleets, though. Wrong one. There we go. Alright, last three. Oh yeah, Pandemic Legion, they've been kind of on the downside for quite a while. But that was slightly before my time, so I couldn't say who, what a Legion, alliance dropped back then. I know, I think it was PL that, nah, they didn't push goons out of Deckline. I forgot who did that, but I think that was about 4 years ago.
Drive active.
Okay, yeah, I haven't heard of them. Did they completely fold, or did they just kind of majorly drop in size and importance? Gonna have to check them out later. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago. That's why I've never heard of them. Large guns. Let's see. This doesn't say. Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Gunnery 5. All right. Wow, 2:30.
Yeah, it's late.
Well, I am going to turn this mission in, and I think I'm going to call it a night. I love doing later night streams.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Thank you. You too. I am hoping to be on tomorrow late night as well. I'll probably be starting somewhere around 10 or 11 Eastern Standard Time. And so if you are on Twitch tomorrow, look for me. And welcome back to Eve. And I hope you get your stuff situated fairly quick. And good to have you back. So I hope you all have a good night. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't hit that follow button, please do. And I will see all of you another time. Have a great night.